Herkese merhabalar. Hocam uyudu. John Silverhand, Sam John Silverhand, kalk. Koçum benim be. Soğuk ya, bayağı herif uyuyor. Dağcının yerinden başladık, bıraktığımız yerden. Bakalım eşya var mı? Şurada bir tamir yapalım. Tamirle beni. Şimdi yeni bir yere gideceğiz. Sanırım yürüyerek gideceğiz oraya. Motorumuz yok çünkü motor aşağıda kaldı. Motoru buraya getireyim mi acaba derken motor burada. Buradan böyle gelene kadar ama geliriz gibi ya. Robotlara bakak önce. ...80 kilo. Niye kırmızı yanıyor onu çözemedim hocam. 4 tane large. Sığmıyor mu 4 tane large? Sığması lazım aslında. Bak sığdı işte. Karşımıza kahve çıkarsa öldük. Silahların hepsi üstte. Bunlar da herhalde patlar gidince kadar. Bayağı hasar almışlar çünkü. Ne oluyor lan?
Sam, it's just like the one at South Knot City. A vortex loaded with so much chiralium that it's almost off the charts. Slowly but surely, it's creeping closer to us here in Mountain Knot.
Oh.
At least that's what I think, but I can't see it. Not with the naked eye. But the data doesn't lie. It's the same temporal phenomenon that you told me dropped you in a war zone.
I told you, but that wasn't.
The Cupid's limiter can handle most chiral spikes, but we didn't plan for another supercell.
Another supercell?
I told you it was the same as before.
Mama, is that you?
You got me, Sam. It's been a while. But not really. Malingen, Lockne, we're the same. One body, one mind, one being. There's no point in trying to draw a distinction. Not in this world. We're all connected. Remember that.
Mama.
Order assigned.
Fırtına mı geliyor? Fırtına. Buraya mı gideceğiz hocam? Bakın yakın gibi duruyor ama uzak mı? Bir deneyelim bakalım, gidelim. Bu ne ya? Botları yukarı koymuşlar. Hocam gittim ben. Bir saniye. Bunlarla gitmek de bayağı bir zor olacak ya. Evet, gidelim hocam. Düşme sakın. Sakın düşme. Fırtına var biliyorum. Fırtınadan çabuk çıkmamız lazım. Hocam bu nasıl fırtına ya? Göz yüzü görmüyor lan. Çıkamıyorum. Silahlar eskliyor şu an. Ama ben buraya çıkamazsam nasıl olacak bu iş? Kaldık burada. Hocam. Fırtına yokken gelirdik. Sıfır görüşe dikkat et diyor. Adam yürüyemiyor ki. Motorla gitseydik acaba ne olurdu diye düşünmüyor değilim şu an. Uçurum mu değil mi? Nereye basıyor? Bak burası uçurum mesela şu an. Hiçbir şey gözükmüyor abi. Kargo öldü. Keşke şey yapsaydık ya. Ne o? Oğlum düşürme kargoları lan. Sen çıkar mısın lütfen şuradan? Çık oğlum şuradan. Tepemin tasına attırma. Varınca mı dindi yani? Hocam bu neymiş? Kargolar öldü. Ne kadar hasar yedik?
Bridges. I've been expecting you. The mountaineer told me all about you. This handprint you brought me, or stencil as I prefer to call it, is a vital clue. It hails from an era long before the dawn of human history. I'm going to date it and lay bare the cause of the Death Stranding. And when I do, all the secrets of the cosmos shall be revealed.
Bak sen.
Did you know this mountain used to be a pyramid in ancient times? It's true. You won't find a place closer to the beach than this. To the wellspring, a source of untold power. How else do you think that chiral network of yours works? But I digress. Show me the stencil. Thank you. It's in excellent condition.
Mükemmel durumda mı? Nasıl lan? %0'mış. Ha. Kutusu hasar gördü sadece. İyi kendisi hasar görmeden getirdik.
All right. Connect me to the chiral network.
Hemen. BB gelecek mi bu sefer? BB. Ver şu BB artık bana ya. Kolum bile eskimiş. Silverant. Nasıl bir fırtınaydı o ya? Sağ tarafta bir kişi daha var. Kıyametçi. Kıyametçi mi var?
Now I have everything I need to date the stencil. Once I have my results, I'll share them with you and your colleagues at Bridges. You've done a good thing, Sam. If you find anything else, be sure to bring it straight to me. I'll be waiting. You should take this. I'm certain that it will be of use to you in your journey.
Neymiş o? Bu mu yardım edecek bana?
Until we meet again, my friend.
Sam, it worked. BB-28 is in excellent condition. No evidence of lingering attachments or homesickness either. Perhaps its memory was erased after all. All that remains is for you to hook it up and take it for a run. I was hoping to return it to you as soon as possible, but
Aması ne ya?
I mean, I do, but it's a little more complicated than that.
What?
We've got a problem. You may have heard about the massive supercell heading right for Mountain Knot City. I left my facility to perform some additional tests on the BB in the field, and now I find myself unable to return. You know the cabin on the mountainside, northeast of Mountain Knot? Let's meet there.
Good work. New order available. Please
Bunu
access
ederken
delivery terminal for further information.
neredeymiş hocam o? Kayma halatı var mı burada? Tabii ki yok. Tüfek gitmiş. Bu tüfek de gitmiş. Aa, fotoğrafçının şeyi de gitmiş. Kargosu da gitmiş. Şimdi şöyle bir şey yapsak. Fotoğrafçının kargosunu galiba düzelttik. Tamam, çok güzel. Kolum bile %60 hasar görmüş ya. Johnny. Geri dönüştür abi şunları. Bize bir PK'ya mı yapsan sen? İlk önce bir kaydedeceğim de sonra bir yapalım bakalım. Kaydet şunu. Zarar görmeden geldik. Bu kayma halatları birleşecek mi acaba orada? Özel dolapta var mı? Özel dolap boş. Ortak dolapta var mı? Yok. Ekipman üretelim o zaman. 2 tane yapamıyor. Bizim kayma halatı buradaydı en son.
All our hopes.
Hocam o şimşekler ne ya? Ne oluyor hocam burada ya? Lan dik yamaç varmış lan. Yüzümüzde. Görmüyoruz ki. Çık şuradan sen, çık şuradan sen. Yap şunu şuraya. Göz gözü görmüyor. Her yer mi böyle? Abi her yer böyle lan. Fotoğrafçının kargosunu göremedik ya. Şimşekler çakıyor. Üstünde kargo durup duruyor burada. Fotoğrafçıya bir gidelim ya. Bakalım ne olacak. Tanaya bak. X'tir bu, kesin X. Seni bulacağım oğlum. Seni bulacağım oğlum. Benim geçtiğim yerlere her yerde kayma aldık ihtimal. Kullanan yok. Acaba niye? Burası sakinmiş. Özel bomba alırım abi. Hoppa. Bombaları verme abi. Bombalar lazım bize.
Oh, you're here. Good. You're one of a kind. You know that? I'll never forget what you've done for us. I hope we get to meet again before too long.
Good work.
Benim silahlar... Bir tane silahım var. Şimdi... Bir tane silahta %54'te. Sen bana silah yapabileceksin mi ya? Hatun. Fotoğrafçı hatun. Ortak dolapta var mı silahın? Hepsi seviye 1 mi lan bunların? Seviye 1'i ne yapayım hocam? Seviye 3 lazım bana. Şu mudur seviye 3? Evet, şundan bana ne istiyor? Bir şey de istemiyormuş. Şundan 2 tane yap bana. Sarı 2 tane bana. Tamam, tamir spreyimiz var. Bombamız var. Silahımız var, gidebiliriz. Yerde bir şey gördüm ben. Neydi o? Yerdeki ne lan? Matit bomba. Kim bırakmış onu ya? Özel dolapta bir şey mi gördüm ben? Ne vardı orada? Abo. Kan torbamız var mı? Kan torbamızın 2 tanesi bitmiş. Bir tane ne al? Niye birbirini kullanıyor ya? Sen var ya, şunu sırtında taşı. Şunu cebe yerleştir. Sanırım tamamız. Üstüme aldığım PK'ya nereye gitti abi? Tamam. Hadi gidelim. Ulan X. Geliyorum lan. Geliyorum X. Özel bombayı soku vereceğim içine. Neye bağlamışım arkadaş? Ta nereden nereye gidiyor da? Her yere gidiyor. Geldik fırtınaya. Orada kayma halısı mı varmış? Nereye gideceğiz? Şuradaki elemana gideceğiz. Buradan vuruyoruz. Şimşekli yağmur. Yıldırımlı şimşekli. Severim. Koş sen koş. Kim işedi lan buraya? Düşme. Abo, öldük lan. O kadar yüksekmiş. Kayma halatını kullanmasan düşersin tabi. Adam oraya insan gibi kayma halatı kullanmış. Takmış. Kargo margo yok mu ya hiç? O değil de biz neredeyiz hocam? Sen kimsin? Hop. Aha. Afiyet olsun. Biri. Heh. Süper fırtına. Burada mısın lan? Bizim şeyler hep gitti ya. Ne oluyor lan? Uzak dur diyorsan niye çağırdın o zaman beni buraya? Ne işin var senin burada? Öldü adam. Ölmedim dedi ama öldü şu an galiba. Işınlandı mı yoksa? Neler yaşanıyor hocam ya? Geldik gene savaşa. Sapıtırsın tabi. Uh-oh. O ne lan? Oğlum saklansana lan deli. Uh-oh. Geliyor bizim baba geliyor. Yalnız grafiklere bakar mısın ya? Deli. Hadi bakalım. Uyuma kalk. Akşam oldu. Top patladı. Savaş alanından çıkmayacaktım.
Sam!
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
İkinci Dünya Savaşı'ndayız herhalde zaten.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower. right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it and search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either.
Seni arıyor, seni şu an.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me, 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
Yalamalık yapmayı kes ya. Hocam merhabalar, selametle. Ben şunları bir alayım. Beni vurmayın. Ben yoğum. Ben yoğum abi. Merhabalar, merhabalar. Buyurun efendim, buyurun efendim. Tabii ki efendim. Ben yokmuşum gibi davranın. Devam edin. Ben yokum. Ben yokum. Bunlardan alayım ben. Lazım biliyor musun? Gelme, neredesin ya? Hocam neredesin? Allah Allah. Lan. Ha, buradalarmış. Burada bir yerde. Nasıl oluyor lan o? Ya lamba niyetine ha.
You did good. I'll see you soon.
Anam ne oluyor? Tırstım lan. Kargon düşmedin benim. Allah Allah. İlginç şeyler yaşanıyor. Eğil hocam. Lu, neredesin Lu? Hocam bak, aksiyon yapmayın. Gerilim vermeyin. Nereye gidiyor bu tünel ya? Sonsuzluğa mı çıkıyor? Ne yapıyor? Yüksek abi burası. Merdiven varmış lan. Lu. Ağlıyor lan. Sen gezmekte gibi geliyorsun ha.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then.
Ha, alıştıracaklar sizi şimdi orada. Ver şu çocuğu artık, şuna ver.
Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never.
Donanım diyor çocuğa ya.
So, do you still share memories? I see.
Sen şimdi o koca göbeğinle oradan geçemezsin değil mi?
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
Evet, çatışmalar. Ben bir silahımı çekeyim de. Ne oluyor? Evet. Babişko. Psikopat babişko. Adam manyak lan. Dikenli tellerin içinde yatıyor bakalım. Geldim kalk. Işınlanma öğrenmiş. Bu kötü oldu işte bak. Işınlanma öğrenmiş eleman. Artistlik yapma lan. Koluma bak benim de. Burada gel. İkinci seviyeyi kullanayım da.
taking fire.
Neredesin lan? Gel oğlum. Ya şu sesi yapma arkadaş. Toplama noktası neymiş ki? Şöyle bir zırh gördüm böyle. Nereye koydunuz hocam zırhı ya? Nasıl çıkacağız oraya? Çıkamayalım diye mi koydunuz oraya şeyi? Harbiden nasıl çıkılıyor oraya? Evet. Hemen zırhımızı giyelim değil mi? Gel neredesin gel. Bak. Aa bomba bitmiş. Nereye kaçıyorsun ama? Hep kaçıyorsun sen. Tamam oğlum, ağlama çocuğu. Bibi benim bu lan. Şu sesi yapma dedik kaç kere ya. Ne oldu, yemedin mi? Takviye istiyor. Ne olur, yemiyor mu tek başına çatışmak? Gel.
Open fire.
Bayağı da vuruyor ha. Hay senin ben sesine.
We need reinforcements.
Bağırma lan milletin içinde.
Lan amma değerli gemim var. Get out! Bağırma lan milletin içinde!
Nereye kaçtın ya? Ne oldu? Gizemli adam. Ne oldu? Bıkmadı mı yenilmekten ya?
This is all my fault.
Bibi benim oğlum.
I should never have put you in that prison.
Sen de niye çöküyorsun onun yanına ya? Gene bir kapışma. Oğlum çekil lan. Aha. Ne oldu? Evet, kaçtık mı hocam? BB 302 derece olduk. Neredeyiz lan? Allah, o ne? Allah senin cezanı versin. Bir rüyamış ya lan.
Lou? Lou?
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. That child's taking a shine to me.
Kalp yapıyor.
You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat.
Haydi.
I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see.
Clifford.
I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Heartman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Hocam neler oldu ya? Sen iyi misin yavrum? BB yazıyordu, Lu yazıyor şimdi de bak.
You okay?
şey değişmemiş. Geçse de iyiydi. Banyo alak. Banyo al diyor zaten.
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
EX grenade number 0.
İkinci Dünya Savaşı'ndan 10 tane bomba.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Hocam bir tuvaletimizi yapalım ya. Tuvalete bile vakit yok. Hocam şunu tak. Aferin. Şunu da tak. Hadi gidelim. Lu. Vay be. Sen neredesin ya?
Can I help you? Holy shit. John. Is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. I don't want to repeat of last year.
Aha, hadi bakalım.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were perfect.
İşler.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridget. Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenut City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Heartman will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Mamayı mı götüreceğiz? Fotoğrafçı. Evet, robotları gönderdik. Bir ben özel dolaba bakayım. Neler varmış burada. Malzemenin iskeleti %80 hasar. Bunların hepsini dönüştürüp tekrar mı yapsak? Kullandıklarımızı geri dönüştürelim. Tüfek de gitmiş. Silverant da gitmiş. İskelet de gitmiş. Tamam, bunları geri dönüştüreceğim. Şimdi bana bir ortak dolabı aç bakayım. Ortak dolapta var mı? Bedava diyelim. Tabii ki yokmuş. Ne az şey var lan burada, 4 tane. Allah Allah. Şimdi sen bana
kardeş ne yap biliyor musun? Kardeş ne yap biliyor musun? Sen bize ne yap biliyor musun?
bir tane bot, bir tane her zaman iskelet yap, bir tane silverant yap abi.
Menüyü bırak. Hepsinden azar azar yap. Ortaya yap.
Güzel. Bakalım tamam mıyız? Tamamız herhalde. Böyle mamayı götürsek mi ya şimdi? 2 tane kurtarma var, bir tane karlı bölgeye dağınık teslimat. Aldım gitti hocam.
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Malingen special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Lan kız yerde kalmış ya. Bir de tüfeği 3. Tamam, bir saniye. Sen bunu özel dolaba at abi. Gidebiliriz. Sırtında mama varken iyi gidemezsin diyor arkadaş. Bakalım buradan nasıl gideceğiz? Tam olarak bir güzergahı bir göreyim bakayım. Nasıl? Şuradan mı? Direkt Bodoslama gidelim bakalım, gidecek miyiz? Ama olmadı bu yaptığın şimdi. Olmadı bu yaptığın. Hiç olmadığında. Sen ne yapıyorsun ya? Oğlum. Hangi manyak olmuş lan bu? Hocam. Geldik zaten, geldik. Şarkı susmuyordu. Şarkı neden susmuyordu acaba? Evet. Geldik. Şarkılar hep geç giriyor galiba biraz. Teslimat yap.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation. Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Hemen verelim abiye. Ver abimize Cupid'leri. Baby. Lan vermedin mi mamayı? Mama sırtımızdaydı. Termal dolgu.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work.
Bu kadar mı dedi ya? Tekrar delme. Ne oluyor hocam? Selam. Tırstı. Bizim eleman tırstı. Zaman sayıyor hocam. Uyuyor mu o? Yani çok güzel şarkı koymuşum plağa.
Heartman.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Heartman.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60
Her
deaths
20
and
dakikada
60
bir 3
resurrections
dakika
per day.
kıyıya mı gidiyor?
60 opportunities to search the beach for my
İyiymiş o
departed
iş.
family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
Hepsini tek tek gezdin mi lan?
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiphomia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Heartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
All so you could say goodbye?
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Heartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh.
Adama dokunma istemiyor lan. Ne
A body
istiyor
that
bu?
doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition.
Açmasak mı onu?
It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
Öldüğü günkü gibi aynı duruyor lan.
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. even if my every visit raises new questions. I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War-era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally, the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know.
Arkadaş,
But
şoklayacaksınız
evidence does
beni.
suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Adam gitti hocam. Ama bunlar neymiş? Neydi hocam, bunlar niye var burada ya? Bitti galiba.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that
20 dakikada
someone in
nasıl
my
uyuyor
position has to
lan?
worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happened, I read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go!
Adamı canlandırmışlar
The
hocam.
ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Heartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prep-your-own station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here and here alone. You see, hiding in the earth are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Oh, shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Susturursan sesi tabi öyle olur. Her yere sünger yapmış herif.
The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Ulan sen var ya. Eksi 20 artı 20 ya. İyiymiş.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
Ne var yine terminalde, ne var ya?
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Amelie's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the evodemobiologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Kiral bölge. Ha, şimdi mi diyorsun? Yok. Şimdi değil hocam. Bu ne yapmış? Ha.
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Sıcak tutmak için yani. Soğuk severim ben. Neyse. Bu bölümde bu kadar olsun. Biraz uzattık zaten. Heartman bayağı bir konuştu bizimle. Üşümeden bir şey yok. Beğeni gelmiş. İnşallah silinmez o beğeni orada. Abone olmayı, beğenmeyi, paylaşmayı lütfen unutmayın. Herkese sağlıklı günler, iyi oyunlar. Görüşürüz.